today I'm just gonna take a little bit of RP Max, wake myself up, and get ready for a good shoulder and ab session today. I want to touch on a little bit of diet later because I'm finally changing things up just a little bit. For the longest, and by longest I mean like last 2 to 3 months, I've kind of spent, I'd say more on a maintenance and slight cutting diet at times because, you know, I'll be shooting, trying to get some, you know, photos for this or this, and I'm like, all right, you know, let me cut down on the calories here. Before you know it, I was probably averaging like per day out of the week, maybe like 2,100 to like 2,300 calories when I track it, which is just not enough for as much as I train, because I'm like, what am I? Now I'm 5'9", up to 180 just after a week of getting in a little better nutrition in terms of amount of meals, because I was really just missing out a meal or two every day. I'd be like, I'll be good. I want to keep it a little bit tighter. So, you know, I'd kind of put more of my carbs before and after my workout, and then the meals later in the day would be pretty sparse, if that's the right word. So it'd be like a chicken salad type deal, not a whole lot of carbs. But now I feel great. My energy's way better. So what I did is I took that low 2,000 a day calorie diet, we'll call it, you know, 2,100, 2,300, and then bumped it up to just shy of 3,000. So increased it about 500 calories. So that way, at least for what my metabolism was used to, I'm at about like a 3,000, 3,500 calorie surplus per week. So hopefully the you know, with the right training, and I'm putting in the right things, that's just gonna build muscle over the next few months, because pretty soon here I'll be working with a coach, so he's gonna end up taking care of my diet because I want to compete next year. So I said it, it's gonna happen. Hopefully shows will be like fully open. Obviously we don't know with COVID and everything, because they still have some shows now, but I'll kind of be taking you guys through more of that as it goes. Right now I just started working with the coach like days ago, so it's gonna be a couple weeks till I get my whole training plan and diet plan, but I'm excited to give it everything. Other news, giveaway. So you guys know how I like to make it pretty chill. Seriously, I know I'm probably dead tired right now because we just woke up, whatever, but I'm trying to bring you as much energy as I can to seriously say thank you for 400,000 subscribers. That's crazy, man. Like that's insane. Ken's shaking his head back there. Yeah, so giveaway is gonna be 2 winners, $100 voucher to EHP's website. I'm gonna throw in something a little extra too for the giveaway winner. So all you have to do, you guys know I keep it chill, just comment below, mention something about the giveaway, and that's it. Last update before we get to the gym, Ken, because we do need to get to the gym. Otherwise, that pre-workout's gonna hit me. I'm gonna be itching in the car. Right? Yeah.
It'll be Fast and the Furious.
Yeah. Seriously, man. We don't need any of that right now, man. There was one unforeseen issue that happened in the last couple of days with the merch. It is still coming together. If I had like a date, you guys are probably wondering. What's today? Today's what, September 1st?
2nd.
September 2nd. Damn. September already, man. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
I would say like, ideally like a week or two into October. So maybe 4 to 6 weeks is the hope. Man, I appreciate your patience on it. I know, I feel like every video, Ken, it's like, merch coming soon. Hey, on another note. Hey, tell me, baby, have you ever seen a game? Dude, I was smacking some bugs last night. You see this? You see this? You see all those kids? Does the camera pick those up?
Yeah.
Nice little warm up. Kind of already stretched out my hips, and even my calves a little bit. It's been pretty tight just right after I warmed up on the treadmill. But with this guy, I'm gonna get my shoulders loosened up. The thing about pressing a barbell, right? Your hands are in a fixed position. So they're down here, and they're finishing in the same position. So yeah, you know that you're still working the same muscle, but with the dumbbell, I like coming slightly in a little bit with the angle of my arm tucked in. It's a little bit safer on my shoulder. And when I come up, I'm not just coming straight up. I'm putting a slight squeeze to it, so the dumbbells are slightly coming together at the top, and I just feel better control, better contraction, and at the same time, I know I'm not letting my right side dominate, so it's a win-win for me. So I typically would choose dumbbells over barbells for that reason. Even on chest too, man, I don't do a whole lot of barbell bench. A little bit of incline with the barbell, but flat bench, man, I'd rather just stick to the dumbbells. You guys have probably seen for the exact same reasons. I used to do a lot of like high rows with the cable, and that's good. But again, your hands are in that fixed position, and you don't know if one side's gonna dominate the exercise. But obviously, you got the dumbbells on this one, so you get a nice deep stretch, man. Bring them up, and pretty much when I'm doing it, my elbows are coming straight out to the side, trying to keep my trap out of the exercise. So I'm kind of letting my shoulders roll forward just a little bit, just lighten the weight, and then coming up, directly up and out, and it just kills my rear delt. And then with those ones on the cable, man, real smooth too. You get a good stretch at the bottom, because you're standing in front of the cable. You got to watch the family jewels a little bit, depending on how you stand. But even here at the bottom of the rep, you're getting tension. I'm never losing that tension, versus when you have a dumbbell, you're at the bottom of the rep, you don't have any tension on the muscle, on that front delt, that anterior delt. So with the cable, you do, throughout the whole movement. Even at the top, I got tension all the way down. So that was just about control. Hitting about 15 on these the rear delt flies, and then whatever you want to call them. Man, I can't even talk, man. And then the front cable front raises, man, hitting 12 on those. 4 sets, so I got one more set, and then we'll get after these abs. leg raises as with the crunch. It's all about the squeeze, man. I can sit here, I could bust out 20, 25, whatever, just swinging, you know, using my legs for momentum. We're just kind of really just lifting my neck and head off the ground doing the crunches. But instead, I'm focusing every rep, an intense squeeze, blowing out the air, contracting my core. And you know, you obviously got the leg raises for the lower, those the crunches for the upper, and then, you know, hit the obliques. So it's a complete little ab circuit I like to do. Just about intensity, not about crazy amount of reps. I'm gonna hit 3 of those circuits total, so 2 more. And then we're out of here, man. We gotta get some food after this. This probably isn't the best knife for the job. And if you can't tell, this isn't exactly a cutting board. But you know what? It works. For now. I need to get a new one. Somehow, dude, believe it or not, I broke my other cutting board. It I think it got too much moisture got to it. So it started to warp. And I went to bend it back, and it didn't really want to bend at that point. It just wanted to snap in half. So instead, I'm just gonna try my best to not scratch up this cooking sheet, but it's pretty cheap, so it's all good. Anyway, it's all about nutrition here. The workout is done. Got to refuel. So this sweet potato and broccoli I'm really making for later. It's gonna take a minute to cook. But while this cooks, the convenience of these guys are great. I really do want to get a rice cooker pretty soon to prep some decent tasting rice, because it's not the same as cooking it on the stove. The rice cooker definitely tastes a little better in my opinion. But these guys are great. You can get little instant packets. It's a little bit more expensive than obviously cooking the rice in bulk, because these guys add up on the weekly grocery list. But it just takes 90 seconds and then it's pretty good rice. It's a baked sweet potato. So I gotta dice it up first. And then I'm gonna throw some broccoli on here, because that with a little bit of olive oil and salt just is like, I don't know, I think it's the easiest way to get it down. And then since I already have the oven going, I'm just gonna cook some chicken tenders at the same time. You know what I hope, Ken? I hope they absolutely go to town in the comments about my cutting form and not being precise. I know you guys will. I don't mind it. I get a kick out of it. Honestly, if that's what your giveaway entry comments are, I'll be pretty happy. I'll enjoy it. I get a laugh out of myself. So I'm gonna approximate as a light drizzle. We'll call that a tablespoon and a half. Very rough estimate. Gotta get down like that. Throw a little salt on here, you know. Actually, throw a little salt first, now I'll mix it together. So that's gonna be kind of the snack for the post-workout meal. Slash side dish slash eat it while I watch some Naruto. That's kind of what the 5 minutes veggie and sweet potato tray is gonna be. So normally we got the chicken ready to go, but today we gotta cook it. So we will open this up. I'll show you guys my famous 2-step, simple as it gets chicken recipe. Approximately tablespoon and a half. For real, this is probably the nastiest part right here, to be honest, because I've tried other methods, but this is the best way to just get the olive oil, coat it on the chicken, and whatever seasoning you put on, including the salt, kind of spread it out. I don't know, I'm no Gordon Ramsay, man. I just do what's convenient and tastes good enough for me that I think, you know what, this ain't half bad. Could do this every day or every other day for a couple years before I get tired of it. That's the other thing, man. Like, sometimes I will get fancy. You know, you can marinate the chicken and stuff in a plastic bag overnight before you cook it, and it'll definitely taste 100 times better when you do that. But convenience and sustainability are pretty big. What do you want to say? Like, pretty high on my list of when I look at foods. And by sustainability, I mean like, all right, can I do this back to back to back, weeks, months, even years? Is like something simple, like as a simple staple in my diet. So it works for me, man. It works for me. So I'm gonna cook these for really about the same time. I do 425 for like 30 to 35 minutes for both. So I just pop them both on the oven racks, aka overkill on the chicken big time. But I like my chicken overcooked. Like I like it a little bit dry because I just cannot eat anything close to undercooked chicken. Not that it would be undercooked at like 20 minutes, but I don't trust it, man. I just don't trust it. I've had too many experiences with food poisoning. Not even from myself, but from restaurants and stuff. So just keep it on the safe side, man. Hey Siri, set a timer for 35 minutes, please.
Okay, 35 minutes and counting.
Thanks, babe. She always got my back, man. She's a loyal one. But shoot, I tried to drop some information in this one for you guys. I guess maybe it helps you. I don't know whether you guys are bulking, cutting. I try to just really touch on what I'm doing as I'm going through it. But if there's specific video topics you guys want to see me cover, you already know. Hit me in the comments with what you want to see. Try to read through. Crazy we hit 400K on the last video. Like again, seriously, thank you guys so much. Thank you those of you guys who are interested in the merch that's coming soon for the millionth time. Like I said, I'll just update you as genuinely as I can. Things are still delayed with COVID and everything, so the process is just a little more stretched out. But I appreciate you guys being patient. Appreciate you subscribing, liking, all the feedback, the love, man. Seriously, like it's dope. It's dope to be able to do this and share the journey. And I'm real excited to share this whole prep as it comes up, because there'll be a good little off season for me for a few months where I'll be really focused on building, and then obviously the whole actual prep where it's whatever 10, 12, 16 weeks of cutting for the show. And I'm looking at a March show, so this will be probably like really getting intense towards the start of like the new year and stuff. Shoot, that's a good little shoulder and ab session. Some of what I'm eating right now, but what do I know? I'm just Merc.